Hello to you, Aries. Very nice to see you. Always a pleasure to read. Hope things have been going well for you and you're looking forward to seeing what Spirit is going to be talking to you about this week. So, oh my goodness, look at that. Oh, wow. Okay, so lots of action going on for you. And wow. This is interesting. Let's see what we have here for you, Aries. So we are starting out with the Two of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, your one and only power card, the Eight of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. So I think it's a good thing, Aries, that you have the Wheel of Fortune going on for you, because being centered in a time with so much challenge and action, I think that's going to be really helpful to you, even comforting to you, to know that you're like at a spot where you can really just flow with it, get going what needs to get going, and keep that centered feeling. So knowing that you have that in your pocket, that's going for you already, Aries. Let's take a look at your action. So your 2, 10, 9, and 8 of Wands. With the 2 of Wands, we're talking about some discovery that's going to be going on and working to the point where you can have some really good tools to plan for your future. Really have some good action going on toward your future plans. So with that going on, with the 10 of Wands, talking about being careful about overworking yourself. So like work in general, I'm feeling like because we're already talking about that sense of discovery where you want to really work toward an understanding and pretty much in everything you're doing right now, I feel like that 10 of Wands is talking about work in general, not work like 8 to 5, Monday through Friday, or what I do for a living. I think that the 10 of Wands in this case is talking about work in general, working on yourself, working on your relationship, working for your money, working in general, to remember when to have some downtime, to have some fun. So Aries, if you've been really centered and focusing on something really hard, probably more than one thing. We balance and juggle a lot of things in our daily life. So Aries, that wouldn't be unusual, except for the fact that you might feel a little overloaded, like that's your workaholic nature calling you. Be aware of that and remember to stop and smell the roses. Have a little break there now and then. And then with the 9 of Wands, we are talking about having the persistence that it takes to bring your plan into being. So it's funny that, the 10 is telling you, okay, well, we are warning you, don't work too hard. And the 9 is kind of giving you that, well, this is why. You're going to need that strong persistence. You're going to be very vigilant about your plans and what you want to accomplish, because it's going to give plans the possibility of becoming real. So it's going to be very tempting to want to move forward and to want to work on this. Well, just another couple of hours. Oh, I can do some work on Saturday. And next thing you know, you're working 7 days a week. So that's why I'm saying it. I feel for you, Aries, like this isn't like your workaday world. This is your work that you're doing, your self-work, all of those things. You need to remember when to put them on hold, because they are exciting. They are letting you see that these plans can actually happen. They can be realized, and that's very intoxicating when it's something you really want. And I feel like there's something that you really want to happen and you have been dedicating a lot of time and effort to it. Remember, again, when to stop and smell the roses. Need to pay attention to that. So now with your 8 of Wands, the 8 of Wands is saying right now is a very tumultuous time. Lots of things happening all at once, and you're being expected to balance them all and juggle them all and be successful with them. So you have to be ready to do that. But in order to do that, I feel like it's even calling possibly for a true journey, true travels to make these changes happen. So you might be called upon to go away. I'm feeling like that news will be coming for you this week. Not that you'd be required to go this week, but you do have a lot of things going on all at once. So that could be something else, Aries. You're going to be required to pack up, get on a plane, pack up, drive. You're going to be required to physically change your location. So I feel like that is happening for you too with your actions. So a lot of stuff going on. So like I said, it's a very good thing you have that Wheel of Fortune to keep your whole universe right now, what's evolving around you, revolving around you, your world, what's happening in your world right now. You are going to be able to be centered in it, to be at the center of what you need to move forward in that positive forward motion. So now we have your Page of Swords. With the Page of Swords, we are talking about pure curiosity and very inquisitive, wanting to learn. So seeking out things that you feel are the truth, or checking out your theories. Is this true? So really being open-minded. Your curiosity is going to almost get the better of you, Aries. You just have to remember that diplomacy as well. Going to be required because you're going to be really curious about a lot of stuff. You're really good. Your intellect is going to be just yearning for more and more. You're going to be hungry for knowledge. So that's kind of cool. If you've ever had a period like that before, where you suddenly want to see a foreign film, or you really want to take time to make a real physical trip to where? The library, God forbid, or venture out into a movie theater even in this day and age. But you are going to have a thirst for knowledge, and that is so exciting, Aries. And then you have the Eight of Swords. Your Eight of Swords is talking about trusting in your sense of right timing. So with all of this stuff that's going on, the 8, I feel, is truly speaking to that Wheel of Fortune, saying you are trusting that you know when this needs to happen so that this can happen, so that this can happen. So your scheduling skills are going to be right on point this week, Aries, because it seems like Spirit's trying to tell you that things are going to need some meticulous care. So be aware of what's going on, what's required of you, where you need to be, what you need to be doing, because you have a lot of stuff going on this week, Aries. And then with the Ten of Cups, talking about a strong sense of self, because you feel like you are living a very purposeful life. So with all of this stuff going on, it's going to be stuff that's very important to you. It's not just going to be busy work. It's not just going to be because you feel like doing something. It's going to be something your heart is in it too. Even if it is your work, your employment, it's something that you really feel passionately about, Aries. And that's why it's all good. And that is what I am seeing for you this week, Aries. Thank you for joining me, and I invite you to tune in for my Weekend Energy show, which airs this Thursday. And as always, essentially, we all have a divine purpose. Embrace the universe and live your dream. Until next week, here's wishing you health, prosperity, and positive relationships. Farewell to you all.